Guys, look! There's a mermaid on the screen. That's not Miranda.
Yeah,
Where?
I remember seeing that.
I haven't. Where?
I think that's
right there.
one of her family members.
I think so.
Oh, well, cool. Maybe we get to see
we
them
might
at some
get
point.
to meet
There's a
this
bunch of
person.
new people in this game that we'd have never met before. So, who knows? We might end up meeting a lot more people. I'm TheOutbackAl.
I'm Hot for Justice.
I'm Yin&Jung.
And I'm Chibi Noob.
And we just finished up with Calculester, so I think it's time we went after Zoe, our wee princess, and see what we can see if we can woo this one.
Hell yeah.
The only thing that I'm kind of like, you can hit play. The only thing that I'm kind of like a little bit kind of about doing these one-player games, although it does help us get through these a lot faster, is that there's no competition, which I kind of miss. But at the same time, it's like we don't end up seeing a lot of the extra characters at lunch like we normally would. Came up with one, so we yellow dude.
Yes.
All right, we were Che last time. What should we call ourselves now? How about the last letters of our names?
Okay.
Young ends with a G. I have an L.
G-B-L-E.
G-B-L-E-I.
Oh, yeah. Wait, where did we get B from?
I'm sorry, I said
sorry.
G-L-I-E. Eagle? Gile?
Gil?
Liege?
Go.
Where do we get the B from? Is that Chibs?
Yes, Chibi Noob.
Oh,
Gil.
Noob. I keep forgetting about that one. How about Bleg?
Bleg.
Belg.
Belg or Bleg?
Either or. Bleg.
Leg.
I make
Could
that
be
noise all
Gleb.
the time.
We are Bleg. Okay, yeah, we can skip that. We know them. Oh, my.
Ooh.
How would you talk to a cop to get out of arresting you?
Ooh.
Use your seduction skills, wink wink. They don't call it the police for nothing.
Oh.
Use your acting skills. Convince the officer you're actually the police. You know what? Go for the overkill and make them pay you a fine.
Okay.
Use your
So,
gaming skills.
charm,
Everyone knows that a police officer has to drop any charges on you if you manage to beat them at a fair Yu-Gi-Oh card duel. Okay.
I like that last one.
Honestly, we're going after a weeb. We gotta go weeb answers.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
Right.
So fun.
So I think we're gonna need some
Okay.
fun.
Yeah.
Fun and creativity seem like she's like a combo of Polly and Liam, I guess.
Right.
An alien okay, we
friendly.
saw this one.
Yeah.
Something fun or creative.
We'll
so
go with this one.
vodka seems like a good idea. A lot of fun there. We're gonna be super fun. Polly's gonna be all over us. What it would be a deal breaker for a potential lover? Mediocre, boring, hates the outdoors, coward, uses Internet Explorer, lacks manners. Who uses Internet Explorer, man?
I feel like that's Calculester.
It is.
True. I'm trying to think if anything here is Zoe.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No, not in this page.
Yeah, that's just wrong. Don't use Internet
It's just,
Explorer,
it's
kids.
to get us set up on 2 different routes we can take.
Okay. You find your zodiac sign to be inaccurate. Design your own personal zodiac sign. Ambiguous iguana, the regal 1%, the cute puppy, the rad sword of fire, the non-con lovers.
The now
Non-canon
canon
lovers.
Non-canon.
That
yeah.
one. That
Definitely.
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
Alright. Cool.
I'll just title this episode "How to Woo an Otaku."
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. So I'm guessing we're gonna need some creativity, so we might as well head off to creative land because we got some good fun already. Rehearsing, blah blah blah, blowjob, intense, inspiring, rewarding the generations, shows creativity. You catch the tail end of the classic Zoe Calculester exchange.
We already read this.
Oh,
Look at her cute outfit though.
that is
What is she
cute.
dressed as?
Yeah.
Is that like a rogue or a cleric or something?
I don't know. It's cute though.
Yeah.
Are we doing this again or what are we?
I mean, we've seen it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cannot recall giant spider, blah, blah, blah. Joy is blah, blah, blah. Sorry.
I clicked the opposite, right? Of what we did last time.
This one.
Yeah, we're going for so creative. She's drawn hundreds of these.
Yes, I have. Girl Damien from Spookette High, Pirate Damien from Spooky High Seas, Dr. Damien from Spooky ICU.
Wow. That's
Why
a
are they
lot.
all so compelling?
Because Damien is a spicy red sex pot.
Wow. He does
All right.
look very. No, Dahlia, snap out of it. The LeVays must be destroyed for the arrogance and monopoly on hell. Pervy abyssal terror, you're out. Let's go, killing machine.
Error. Label killing machine inaccurate descriptor found file friendship with Damien LeVay.
Seriously? With the amount of violence and arson he commits, you would think someone in this school would be willing to betray his family. And when I find such a student, woe to the wicked! The wicked in this case being the reign of the LeVays.
Thank goodness she's gone. Now we can start on that Dahlia fic. What do you think, Bleg? Damian or Dahlia as their ship name?
I mean, Dahlia's already kind of Dahlia, so the other one would probably work best. Those definitely just look like misspellings of their actual names, but rather than tell Zoe that, you enjoy her enjoyment and gain +2 fun and +1 boldness.
It's a nice attitude.
Maybe we should also be bold for her too.
I mean, if you're being so open about just shipping your friends in weird
Yeah.
stuff like that, it'd be pretty bold.
Oh look,
so
fun girls.
it's fun time.
All right.
You watch Zoe watching Polly with increasing intensity.
Hey, Polly, I have a question.
I may or may not have an answer depending on if
that a
it's
blobber
boring
shirt?
or not. I don't think so.
I don't
Okay.
know.
Maybe.
Well, you know how you don't eat food?
Yeah, duh, I'm a ghost. It would just go right through me. I can't digest it or absorb the nutrients or anything.
Right. But you drink alcohol and do drugs
Please
all the
don't
time.
think about this too much.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
Are we about to break her reality?
But why can you absorb illicit substances and have them affect you, but you can't eat food? It's like
The only one she can have is the ghost pepper.
it's like sometimes you're totally corporeal and then sometimes you're incorporeal and it just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, and it's awesome.
But
But I'm awesome.
The answer is don't think about it, Morty. It is an interesting question Zoe raises. Maybe you should look at this more closely. I feel like this is kind of similar to that Scott dilemma they were having.
Oh, yeah.
Hey Zoe, let's do some science. We can throw things at Polly and see what goes through her and what doesn't. Allow me to explain Polly's situation quite simply. Texture, solidity, density, heaviness, all synonyms for consistency. So if Polly doesn't have any of that, she'd naturally be inconsistent in her ghost powers. That one.
It's the first one, right?
I'm trying to think of what stats we're going off of. The other one seems like smarts.
I don't know.
It's not stats, it's just
We're
smarts.
not going off of stats.
Oh, right.
So it should just be the first one.
I think so.
Yeah. Okay.
Yay.
Aw, yeah, that's a great idea.
What? No, it's not.
Throwing a fork in 3, 2.
Cut that out.
Oh man, it went right through her. Let's try a spoon.
Let's not try a spoon.
That's so weird. It bounced off her like she's totally corporeal. I guess the lesson we've learned here is that ghost logic is no logic at all. That's why it rhymes.
Ghost and no don't rhyme.
I've never seen Polly angry, I don't think.
Yeah.
Of course not, but there's no logic here. Watch out, I'm throwing a plate at you.
You and Zoe have a great time throwing things at Polly and watching there be no logic in this game. The game, of course, being throwing things at Polly. Wink.
Wink.
Off to week 1 in the evening. What are we up to? do we feel like we need some other stats other than, like, fun and creativity?
Bold.
I mean, you know, rounding ourselves out couldn't hurt.
Okay, let's be bold.
I mean, and we're getting the heart points. I think that's pretty important for the most part. Skip class, respect no authority, hairstyle, royal burning, all sorts of things, boldness. Going to help Zoe with her math homework after, but you notice her surrounded by a crowd of sinister cloaked figures. She seems pissed about it.
Yes!
Oh, that is new.
Guys, stop it. I don't want any dead goats. I'm at school.
Cult?
Oh, we understand you perfectly, Lord Zagord. This is a test. We must bring you even more dead goats to satisfy your dot hunger.
What? No, that's the opposite of what I said. And I don't go by Zagord anymore. I'm Zoe, okay? Z-O-E. Can we take a rain check on that study session, Blag? I can't stand to be around these jerks.
Zoe brushes past you on her way out. The cultists stare at you with unconcealed awe. Well, okay, it's concealed by their terrifying mask, but still.
Zagord addressed you by name, and you did not go mad with pleasure.
Well, I mean, we're getting there, but...
It addressed you almost as if you were an equal. It passed within inches of your frail mortal frame. And what's more, it mentioned rain. Could it be that it was referring to the fabled storm of cerebral spinal fluid which will one day come to quench all sanity?
No.
Brothers, sisters, bow down before Bleg, for they are clearly the prophet of Zagord. Oh, please, O prophet, guide our worship, for we have noticed of late that our Lord appears dissatisfied with our sacrifices. So sad. The blood of many goats once pleased God, and yet now we do not understand what has changed.
Is anyone else reminded of Life of Brian at this moment? It's like, tell us, oh Lord, what shall we do? I want you all to f*** off.
Yeah.
But how shall we f*** off, oh Lord?
Perhaps, given your special relationship with our incomprehensible master, you could suggest a new sort of sacrifice that we would please it.
Well, maybe don't call it an it. That's kind of...
Fan fiction, for real.
F it. You've got nothing better to do. You decide to be a prophet for the day. You tell them that what they should really be sacrificing... It's important to learn from your mistakes, so sacrificing another goat, but write "we're sorry" on the side. Sacrifice your own harmful prejudices.
That one.
What stats are we working with here? I don't know. Go with it, I guess.
But,
We're creative, I
but
guess.
our harmful prejudices are precious to us. How are we to remain reliably unpleasant, the better to unplease Zagord?
Maybe try pleasing Zgord? Maybe that's how it was with Zgord, you explained, but Zoe's got an entirely different set of standards that don't involve being a bigot.
Ah, your wisdom is truly subtle and deep. Very well! Ring out the prejudices!
One of the cultists steps forward with a steel-banded box stained with blood and scorched by fire. You're not sure exactly what's inside, but it smells pretty racist.
Now, bring out the vat of acid we always carry around.
Where were they keeping all this stuff? Those robes must be really roomy.
Now, dissolve the prejudices in acid. Go on, do it!
The box dissolves with a sound like 1,000 grandmothers disapproving of your gender identity. Wow.
Ah! We are suddenly unprotected from new and radical ideas. Revelations are flooding in.
I think their heads are going to explode.
Could it be that we have been jerks? Yes. Yes, you have. Alas, it's true. And it is true that also our Lord demands from us one further sacrifice. It is the greatest sacrifice of all. We must sacrifice the past.
Okay.
The name Zagord is gone, perished, along with the dark timeline that gave it birth. Here and
Oh,
now,
that's a
we
reference.
rededicate ourselves to a new cult. The cult of Zoe!
Is it Zoe or is it just Zoe?
Zoe.
It's Zoe.
Okay. Wow, that worked way better than you expected. Maybe you can dissolve the prejudices of other bigots in acid too, or maybe you can just dissolve the bigots in acid. Either way, you can gain +2 charm and +1 boldness.
Woohoo!
Alright. What do we think we need next? We probably need a little bit more creativity.
Yeah.
It'd probably be a good idea. Rehearsing class, blah blah blah. We've read all this stuff before. Okay, everyone's favorite Eldritch cutie Patootie runs up to you, tentacles twitching with excitement.
Bleg, did you hear? Did you hear? Netflix is rebooting Senior Regular Samurai Frogs. I'm so excited. Like, OMG.
Like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm a geek. Oh.
OMG! That's right. Oh, miserable gods of TV. Why do you keep doing this to us? They're going to ruin SRSF for the next generation.
Oh, he's that guy.
Is he wearing send nudes?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh, he's a troll.
Just like when the XJWs hijacked Human Hunters, and they made that all-female reboot, and now young monsters will grow up watching that and never know true happiness.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you can just rewatch the original if that's that big of a deal. Honestly, the new team of Human Hunters made a little bit more sense than the original team of Human Hunters, even if the original team of Human Hunters was kind of funnier. It's just my opinion.
Netflix already ruined Skater Cats from Venus and Ghetto Dolphins. Now they're going to ruin the frogs too.
Quick question, does everyone else know what they're referencing here? I believe I do. I want to know.
Ghetto Dolphins? I don't know.
That's Street Sharks, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, what's Skater Cats
Sharks.
from Venus?
I think that's Motorcycle Mice from Mars.
Oh, okay.
Wait, is that a
That's
thing?
a thing. I think I'm getting the title right.
Okay.
I bet they're
I-
all going to be POC and women anyway.
Oh, jeez.
They probably won't even be frogs.
I don't know that they are making them gay and women, but even if they were, aren't there gay and or female frogs?
They actually switch back and forth according to Jurassic Park, so we can learn a little bit.
Yep.
Ugh, you would say that.
But aren't there? I'm so confused all the time, Leonard. Why are you like this?
At that moment, a middle-aged man pops out from
Oh.
behind what you now notice is a cardboard cutout of a bush clearly planted there for eavesdropping. Well, I mean, it could have just been part of the set.
Well, hello there, representatives of our sweet, sweet target demographic. I couldn't help but overhear you
Succinctly encapsulating a generic argument about reboots.
Yeah, that. We've indeed feared that such backlash from you whippersnappers. Tell me,
Whippersnappers?
God.
Wow,
do
you-
any of you have ideas for how we can guarantee this reboot will be a success?
Don't do it.
I bet it will absolutely impress any classmate you wish to romance.
Oh.
Impressing classmates you wish to romance. Holy that's like your whole thing. Plus, you can't possibly let Leonard chime in, so. Well, people might criticize new graphic style, new characters, new voice actors, Wait, what if you just air the same show from 30 years ago, but with a new name? Oh, like Dragon Ball Z Kai. Add a hip new character to hook the target demo, like a surfer skater dog with a goatee and super cool sunglasses or something. Okay, I think that's the creative one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one is smart.
Our smarts are
Yeah.
higher than our creativity.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do it.
Alright.
Oh, I hope this goes well. Okay, cool.
Cool.
Wow, that's a brilliant idea. It's foolproof. People can't criticize all the new things if there are no new things. And it's not like people are paying money for all the brilliant new insight and nuance we're adding. They're just shelling out money to relive their childhoods. Let's give them that exactly.
I mean, yeah, I guess it's not a terrible idea. He eagerly blah blah blah.
Oh, well, I guess it's better than letting them make the senior regular samurai frogs into ethnically diverse feminazis.
Oh my god.
Okay, so we're killing him, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Leonard aside, it's pretty cool that you're now an influencer of major anime and series Black. It's like the ultimate achievement in fanfic writing.
Sure, we can go with that.
Although, in this case, I guess the fanfiction was just the fiction that already existed. Oh look! Netflix just dropped a trailer for Frogs Reloaded that seems to just be the trailer from 30 years ago. The comment section's crazy. Looks like they've really added nuance and insight into the frogs' dynamics with each other. Even better than the original. Looks phenomenal.
What?
People really are gullible, aren't they?
Yeah.
They sure are, Zoe. They sure are. Doesn't stop you from gaining +2 creativity and +1 money for your work on the series, though.
Lunchtime. Let's go.
Hanging out with Polly again, okay.
Here we go.
Alright.
I'm interested about that Dimitri guy, but I think we'll
Yeah.
probably figure that out at a later date.
Yeah.
You sit down with Zoe and Polly. Zoe is slurping sanity out of a Tupperware container with several of her mouths, and Polly isn't eating anything at all. You feel a little uncool for being the only one at this table eating normal food.
I love her shirt.
Yeah.
So cute.
I love Polly's jacket.
Yeah, they're both cute. Speaking of eating food, oh yeah, Bleg, I can read your thoughts, sorry. Why are you even here, Polly?
Why are any of us here, Zoe? The
does look
universe
pretty cool.
is vast and full of mysteries.
Yeah, Zoe is one of them.
No, come on. I mean, why are you here? In the cafeteria?
It's lunchtime.
I mean, Miranda comes here to supervise her eating serves, and Liam comes here because he presumably feeds on food pigs. But you don't feed on anything at all. So why are you here? Why aren't you out doing drugs or getting laid or something?
Maybe she's looking for a partner.
Well, because...
It seems like Polly might be on the verge of an existential crisis. Those are really serious for ghosts. Save her. Polly comes here because secret backstory reveal. Polly comes here because f it, she can do what she wants. I think secret backstory reveal is
Yeah.
definitely more of a Zoe thing.
Yes.
Yes, the truth is,
OMG, what? What?
I am actually the ghost of a famous chef.
Wow! This is definitely going my next fic. Which chef? Julia Childs? Martha Bouart? Gordon Ramsay but a fish person?
Hello.
I mean, what other pun were you gonna make with Gorgon Ramsay? God damn it.
I should've. I don't know. I was pretty high when I died. But, like, I'm really good at cooking when I'm sober, which is not often. So I must have been a chef, right?
That is the only logical explanation. I hereby declare this canon.
And I guess the game has made it canon too. You are proud to have
Yeah.
been here for this historic moment, even if you know for a fact almost everything Polly just said was bullshit. Minus the cooking part. You've been there, and she's actually pretty decent at it when sober.
Okay.
But who are you to steal this moment from Zoe? She winks at you with one of the bottomless pits in her face. Nice.
Cute.
Okay. Okay, our creativity is pretty good. Our fun is pretty good. I think that's what we need. Do we want to get any charm or money? I don't think we're going to need charm or money for this. But, I mean, I guess more creativity couldn't hurt if we're going to try to date a fan fiction writer.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, yeah. Rehearsing class play, something else happened that yada yada we've seen before. The devil, one of many, yada, okay. Okay, well, a few years on our life, you spot Zoe and say hello. She seems to be in a pretty good mood.
Hey, Bleg. Sorry about running out on you before. I was just overwhelmed by all that cult stuff.
Are we on a secret ending?
Yep.
Ooh, okay.
Speaking of them, they've actually been a lot better lately. They're still pretty clueless, but at least they haven't given me any more dead animals. I wonder what's gotten into them. Well, better not to mess with success.
That's fair.
Anyway, I gotta go study for my ambush finance midterms. Later!
As Zoe leaves, you notice her cultist peeking around a corner. When she's gone, they sheepishly approach you.
Oh no.
Hey, Blake. Praise be to you for your unholy wisdom and stuff. We were just wondering.
Not as much zealousness in them this time.
Yeah.
Did Zoe say anything about us? Did she like all the dead goats we're not kidding her? Are we using the right pronouns?
Oh, there we go.
Good boys.
Well, I mean, it's progress.
We all love her so much, and we want to make sure she's as happy or unhappy or ruthlessly insane as she can possibly be. I love her most of all.
Aw.
Who said that? Whoever you are, you can't possibly love her more than I do. I'm the one standing at the front. I was standing at the front last time. We all look the same because we're all wearing masks. Silence! You can't silence me! You're not my grandmaster, and this is not the Masons.
This is
You're not my supervisor.
What's Grandmaster?
Wait, are you my supervisor?
Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation?
Oh, jeez.
Oh. Well, someone is, right? I mean, we have a grandmaster, don't we? What kind of cult would we be without a grandmaster? I don't know.
elected new grandmaster.
Ellipses? We don't, do we? Well, that won't do. Please, Gleg, grace us with your wisdom. How shall we choose our grandmaster?
We should have a council of grandmasters who will decide on things democratically.
Yeah.
You need to learn to think like your mistress. Become a high school student for a day, and the answer will be obvious to you. The title of Grandmaster should go to whoever can compose the best theme song to sing to Zoe every morning as if it's a new episode of her life.
That's
Okay, that
creative.
seems pretty creative. I think that's our highest stat, so we might as well go with that.
Yeah.
Okay. A theme song? Would we have only ever uttered guttural chants which twist the fibers of the mind?
Sounds up Zoe's alley.
But if this is what our mistress commands, it must be done. Let the brainstorming begin!
Okay, is that a little brainstorm or like? Okay,
Yeah.
they're not gonna tell us. The cultists all split up to compose the best theme songs they possibly can. Some write feverishly on notepads, others sing quietly to themselves. One of them does a bunch of squats for some reason.
Oh yeah.
Finally, they reassemble to deliver their results.
Okay. We were going to do this as a contest. But most of us just came up with discordant chanting. One of us blatantly copied the Animaniacs theme.
That
and
might be
one
the
of
way to
us
go.
spent the whole time doing squats, and now her legs are tired. So tired! Anyway, I'm the only one who actually wrote a song, so I guess I'm Grandmaster.
Are there only
Here,
3 of them?
Have a listen!
Yes.
We are the cult of Zoe. We always sing her praise.
We are the cult of Zoe. We always sing our praise.
Your
And if
praise.
you think we can't,
you can't.
we'll torture you for
We'll
days.
torture you for days.
I think that is about the right tune.
Uh,
That's why that people love this plane.
That's what the people
Believe
say.
in Zoe or else they
Zoe
get
or
slain.
else they get slain.
You kind of lost it at the end.
Yeah.
And
And eaten. Well,
I kind of like the first part.
what do you think?
It's not really a theme song for Zoe per se, but you think she'll probably get a kick out of it anyway. You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness.
yeah.
Okay.
Our fun is up.
Yeah.
All right, moving on
Getting
in.
close.
Getting there. Getting there. Do we want more creativity to balance out?
No,
our-
no, 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 no,
What?
no, no.
Can't.
Oh. Okay. Well, what's low?
Where do we want to go?
We're low on charm and money,
We
but
could
I
always-
mean that hasn't really come up. We could just get more fun. Yeah.
Yeah, let's be
Yeah.
fun.
It'd be
Let's
fun.
go.
Dabbing all over the place. Gav dabbing.
Yeah.
It's a gav dab. That day during recess, start a half-hour raid, blah, blah, blah. Someone's gonna summon a demon from another dimension that will, it's 300 people and all sorts of things. Yeah. We've done this too much. You're chilling with Zoe, watching her draw cute little chibi characters getting eaten by nightmare fluid when Leonard slides into your mist.
This guy.
Hey, your art's not bad for a girl. I might have a major opportunity for you.
Oh my god.
So, if we empty his head, he dies,
Yep.
right?
Yes.
Cool.
Oh, cool. As much as I hate your casual sexism, I love opportunities. What's up?
I'm looking for someone to do a custom drawing for my YouTube channel. You know what? Speaking of. Okay. Well, maybe. Hey, if someone sends something, we might as well use it.
That's true.
It'll be me, but with sunglasses, and my muscles are huge, and you can tell from my facial hair that I'm right about everything. What, your scraggly urchin beard?
Yeah, I could probably do that. No guarantee that it won't drive your viewers insane, though.
If they go insane, then they weren't true fans to begin with.
Great! Let's talk a little more about what you want, and then we can negotiate a price for the commission.
He's gonna say something about being paid in experience.
Yeah,
No.
something.
That's how it always goes.
Excuse me? Price? Exposure to my 284... You weenie.
Oh, God.
Exposure to my 284 YouTube subscribers isn't good enough for you?
We have more than you do, dude.
No?
Wow, typical. Here I am trying to give you the opportunity of a lifetime and you can't even think of anything but money.
Wow. I knew.
Did you hear me when I said how many subscribers I have? 284!
And we have over 3,000!
Yeah.
And that's just right now. By the end of this weekend, it will easily be 285 or 286. And from there, it's just a few orders of magnitude until I hit 600.
You can't even qualify for monetization at that point.
Damn.
A real savvy artist would understand the value of getting it good with me while I'm still on the rise. This could be huge for you.
I hate people are like,
Huge, like your ego.
I'd like a commission without paying for it. Like, no, that's not how it works.
Anyway, TLDR,
What is that?
Too long, didn't read.
How does that
I don't
That's-
know.
how does that apply to this conversation?
no cash right now. I'm investing all my capital in my craft in the hope of maybe someday becoming a YouTube sensation.
It's another way of saying
Speaking
long
of.
story short.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're an artist. Do it for the love of the art, or whatever dumb f***ing reason artists have for doing like art.
I hate him.
I think that's the whole point of him, is that
Yeah.
he's just
Troll.
the worst. As Leonard pours more and more garbage words out of his mouth, you can feel the air around Zoe turning into pink tentacles of wrath. Uh-oh. I don't know. I think we should just let Zoe be Zoe and
Yeah.
might solve a couple problems for a couple people. If you can't broker a deal between these two, who knows what will happen to reality? Maybe you can convince Leonard to pay with something other than money.
His soul.
Why don't you pay with one of your kidneys? I mean, you've already got two, and once you're a YouTube sensation, you can buy as many kidneys as you want. If all you got right now is hope for the future, why not pay with your future? Pledge to be Zoe's indentured servant from ages 32 to 36.
Oh.
Well, which one would be a good way to go with?
No.
I would hate having him around, so I wouldn't want him as an indentured servant.
I'm trying to think, because neither of these sounds like a fun idea.
Which one's more creative?
Number 2 sounds kind of creative.
What about bold? One of them could be bold.
One of them could be bold. Our creative is definitely higher than our bold. So what would it be going against if it's bold? Is my question.
Which one is bold?
Maybe the. I wonder if it's like the kidney thing, or that could be like money. I don't.
The top
I'm not really sure.
one-
Chibs,
of
you
the-
tend to have a lot more insight on this than we do. What are your
The
thoughts?
top one honestly kind of sounds smart to me. Because
Really?
you're lodging it out. I mean,
Okay.
you already have 2. And once you're a YouTube sensation, you can buy as many as you want. Although buying does
It does
save
sound
money
like
to
money.
me as well.
Yeah, it could
But
be
that's a low
money.
stat anyway. I feel like no matter what, our second, if I'm assuming the second one is creativity,
Let's just go
creativity
with
is
it.
the second highest
Let's
stat.
go with it. Yeah.
Do
Cool.
it. Yeah.
Deal, suckers. What, you think I'm just a regular high school age? I'm a motherfucking Japanese swamp vampire, you utter
Oh jeez.
Wow.
I turned 36 600 years ago.
Oh, that's okay. I'll just extract payment from your past self.
Oh, she got time
Yes,
travel.
she can
Wait,
do that.
what do you mean? Only. Oh, my memories!
Don't worry, I just bent the fabric of time and space to seal 4 years of your life. We're totally even now.
I like her.
I like
I
her.
suddenly bear deep emotional scars from events I never experienced.
Oh my god.
My entire life is non-canon.
Good.
So, do you still want that drawing? For another 2 years of your past, I'll even do it in color.
No thanks. I think I need to go lie down for a while.
Oh, okay. Enjoy the incessant nightmares.
The what? Oh, that's Zoe. So adorable. You gain 2 smarts and 1 creativity. Honestly, that's about the best result we could have asked for.
Yeah, he needed that.
Yeah. Oh god, there he is by himself. We're gonna steer clear of that.
Yeah.
Let's hang out with
Ooh,
Miranda. Miranda and Zoe.
Sweet.
It's not like Zoe and Miranda aren't always the perkiest of gals, but they seem extra perky as they skitter around writing things down in notebooks.
Doubtless you are admiring our great work, Bleg. You see, we are now food critics. Zoe has hired me for her magazine. Totally a real food magazine.
It's an honor to have you on board, Your Highness.
Are you scamming Miranda? Because I'm going to start liking you even more. Zoe holds up a bunch of papers stapled together with doodles and crayon that seem to be eldritch ruins, which with some sparkly scratch and sniff stickers stuck on top.
If you are quiet and subservient, you may watch us in our quest to be the best food critics ever.
I was a little hesitant about founding this very legitimate magazine, since I'm new to eating things other than minds and souls.
And I usually have my eating served eat for me. But then Zoe and I realized we were the absolute best food critics according to our test audience.
Which comprised of Miranda's food serves. Now watch us create culinary criticism magic. First up, macaroni and cheese.
Delicious.
Oh, that sounds so good right now.
This food item contains both macaroni and cheese, and therefore deserves 5 stars for this accurate description. Next! Couscous with vegetables.
I've never tried it, and the pieces seem way too small to even register in many maps.
I won't try it either, but the name sounds very, very fancy, so
It is
5 stars. Here is this microwave.
Yes. This is very shiny and very cubic shaped, which are both good qualities for a food. 5 stars.
Here are some French fries. They don't seem to be particularly French.
Did they come with a complimentary beret?
But they don't seem particularly un-French either.
Oh dear. How will we ever determine their Frenchosity?
That's a word.
Easy. That's your specialty. Zoe, you should give the French fries a French kiss worthy of the most epic of French fictions to check how good they are at French kissing and therefore calculate their Frenchosity. Miranda, obviously you're the most qualified to determine this. The only way to establish Frenchosity is to actually go to France. Just send an eating serf over to check it out. I mean, we gotta go with the
First
Zoe option.
one.
Yeah.
Gasp! How did you know about my French-themed spooky Hi AU Les Monsterables? You truly are my #1 fan, aren't you, Black?
If my #1 fan, she means trying to get in her tentacles on prom night, then sure.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
If you find them to be sufficiently good kissers, my eldritch compatriot, I will join you in this endeavor.
Did we just get these two to start making out with French fries?
Yeah.
It will be good practice for me when my price comes along. What price?
Prince.
When my prince comes along, provided I am not in an enchanted slumber at the time.
I really feel like people shouldn't be kissing people in any kind of slumber, but that's a separate issue, so I'm just going to make out with a fried potato now.
She does!
Yes, I found that kiss to be both French and fried.
5 stars.
5 stars. And Bleg, maybe you and I can work on other kissing adventures sometime.
Whoa.
You know, you're no Vera, but I do like you. Heck yeah, and you do. It's called giving butterfly kisses to honey roasted butterflies to determine their butterfly factor. Okay.
Not what
5 stars.
stars.
All right, it's evening time.
Oh yay.
We might be on the verge of a date. Maybe.
We might.
Hopefully.
We might get the cult.
We could
might get the
even
cult.
our creativity with our fun if we want. Any other thoughts? We seem to have luck every time we go to the auditorium.
Yes, let's do it.
Rehearsing class, yada yada, blah blah blah, blah blah. Nickname for yourself. We came up with a nickname, yada blah 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 blah. Nicknames, blah 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 blah. We are Bleg. Quit. Those are all sounds. You finish what you're doing and are about to settle down for some quality slacking off when Zoe's cultists come shuffling over.
Greetings, mighty prophet. Your disguise is so convincing today. You look for all the world like an ordinary high school student.
Yeah, cool. You ask them what they want.
Want is a concept alien to us. We receive everything we could possibly desire through communion with our dark mistress. Loading. But, we need some advice. You see, tonight is the recurrence of an event which used to bear great significance to the cult of Zagord.
Okay.
It is the night when the bloody moon passes between the jaws of Dracolic Peak, causing this realm and the plane of torment to merge.
Okay.
We usually plan all kinds of events for NWTB, MPB, TJ.
We're gonna call it
Ritual cannibalism, profane summonings, a partial reading of Dianetics.
Oh jeez.
But the cult of Zagord is no more. We are the cult of Zoe now, and we want to do something to show Our Lady of Endless Regret how much we've changed.
Now that's a good title, Lady of Endless Regret.
As you have not yet led us astray, O great and terrible prophet, we humbly petition you for advice. What ritual would be worthy of the mighty Zoe?
A classic cult suicide, except instead of drinking poison, we all drink delicious blue Gatorade. The most powerful bonding ritual ever, a cute slumber party. Okay, I'm not sure what to go with.
This seems like fun.
What's the other one? Because here's the thing. Well, okay. Actually, you know what? Here's my argument. If we go with the second one, which we're pretty sure is fun, it's one of our two highest stats. If it turns out the first one is creativity, we're even on both of them.
Yeah.
So it won't really
true.
matter. So no matter what, the second option is probably the best one.
Okay.
That's true.
I hope.
So fun.
A
There we
slumber party! Why did we not think of this? Of course we must celebrate slumber. On the very day Zagord awoke from its dark dreams beneath reality. Bring forth the profane idols! Make sure they are absolutely drenched in infant blood. Someone go pick up some ice.
You gently interrupt to explain that what a slumber party actually is.
So, no infant blood?
We can make s'mores. You shake your head.
I see. But that sounds pleasant?
That's what Zoe is now. You explain that, yes, that is the point of a slumber party.
Pleasantness was always anathema to the cult of Zagord. But we are the cult of Zoe now, and you are her prophet. We will trust in your sage advice.
Just remember that. Just then Zoe appears. Dang, you wanted this to be a surprise.
Hey guys,
Surprise party!
what's going on? Not sacrificing any babies, I hope.
Haha, no! We would never
What,
sacrifice
God,
any
what?
babies without asking you first. We simply wish to invite you to
To what?
a nocturnal congress.
Ugh, a nocturnal congress? I'm so over nocturnal congresses.
No, this will be different. There will be nail painting and makeovers.
Does she have nails?
Yes.
One
And
hand.
we will discuss in conspiratorial tones those who we most desire to smooch.
Oh, you mean like a slumber party?
Flag. You know of this ritual?
OMG, yes! I can't believe you guys are planning a slumber party just for me. This is the best ever.
Well, in truth, the idea originated with our prophet, the wise Bleg.
Whoa, Bleg, So you're the one who whipped my cult into shape? I can't tell you how grateful I am.
Maybe you can show us.
But if you come to the slumber party, maybe I could show you.
Looks like posing as the prophet of a mindless cult is finally going to pay off. Sexually. You gain 2 fun and 1 boldness.
Nice.
Prom night.
I think we got this.
Yeah.
I think we got this. We're going with Zoe.
I don't think we're going to prom though. I think we're going to her slumber party.
Whatever,
instead of
dude. We're
prom.
gonna have a good time.
It's okay.
We match a little bit.
Hey, it's my favorite prophet. You've been the best, Bleg. Those cultists were just the worst till you finally did your thing. You care, and caring is sexy.
Oh yeah.
And you know what else is sexy? An army of cultists that want to do anything to worship me and please me.
Oh boy.
So what if at prom night we all look for new ways of having fun together?
Oh boy.
Okay. Wowee! Prom night comes. You have a lot of fun. You and Zoe have the best time together, and the cultists make it way better. They laugh at all your jokes, making you look funnier. They surround you in a circle, mesmerized, while you and Zoe slow dance. Oh, jeez. And by the end of the night, they join you in some very restless rituals and flavorful festivities.
Oh.
That is an image.
Interesting.
Yeah. Oh boy. Okay.
And Zoe, so fun, so fabulous, so fierce. She surely is one to worship. All hail the cult of Zoe. Most likely to make Pluto a planet again. Best at shipping. Do we find ourselves a new secret ending? Wow, that's pretty good. All right, cool.
Sexy cult ending. Sexy
Sexy
cult orgy ending.
I think that's a Vera thing.
It is also a Vera thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Blah 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 blah. And cut. Well, we got a secret ending. That's pretty cool. I think we'll be back with this again at some point in the near future to find some other secret endings, because I know there's some new ones. And we can explore a few other options, maybe. Maybe I'll finally get bigger.
Maybe.
Or not. I don't know. I'm happy with Zoe for now. Zoe's pretty cool.
I like her.
Maybe we'll kill off Leonard at some point. But, you know, I had fun with this one. I had fun with this. And,
we need to make all of the NPCs. I really at least want to
Yeah,
give
we at least-
interactions with all of them at least once.
We'll probably come back to this sometime in the near future and explore some of the new stuff that the DLC has brought, along with the NPCs and maybe some of the other endings. Who knows? We'll see what happens, and we'll see you guys then. Anyone else have any thoughts before we sign off?
I just kind of want to
I
see
just
the
really like-
picture.
Hmm?
I just want to see the picture.
Oh yeah, the picture.
Oh, right. We do have to wait for that. I was like wondering.
What were you gonna say, Gav?
I really like Zoe. She's
I really
Yeah,
do
she's cool.
too. I think she's awesome.
She's so cute.
I'm interested to see like what her old scored route was in the last game.
What are you talking about?
Wasn't she an option for prom at some point?
Yeah,
in
she
the
was.
last
It
one?
was the totem thing.
Okay, we might have to explore that at some point too.
But then we also got the darkest timeline, which was also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe we're Zgord people now. We're Zoe people.
All hail God. No, all hail Zoe.
Yes.
All hail Zoe.
All hail Zoe.
Where's our last picture? Come on. Come on. Bites. Drinks. Oh, it's taking forever. You guys explained to me that they're sisters. I did not know that before.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
they
didn't
are
know that.
adoptive sisters.
Okay. Cool. All right, here it comes. Are we Naruto?
Monster Con.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right, that was pretty good. All right. I think that's it for the night.
Yes.
We're gonna call it here, and we will see you guys next time. Bye bye.
Bye.
Bye.